Hi, this is a short review of a very nice Laguiole style knife that I just received from David Dauvillaire, who is a artisan fabricator, knife maker in France. And I ordered directly from his website. He has a very nice website with examples, and I had looked at the example that he had, and I had asked if he could do a few more details on the B design on the end of the spring or the mouche area, and he said no problem. And it's just a very nice, pure, lovely, nice knife, and excellent craftsmanship. The handle is bone material, and it's a very nice color. It's very similar to an ivory color. The shape is what they call a scorpion tail, and this is sort of a replica of antique knives and the styles that they would have made Laguiole knives as alternatives to the standard plein manche or pigeon wing style. Plein manche or full handle means there's no bolsters on the knife. This uses a Sandvik steel, as is typical for the French stainless steel knives, in a satin finish. Try and get you a little bit closer here if I can center, so you can see the handle shape and the finish. I'll try to zoom in a little bit here on the B design. You can see it's just very nice. Sort of very lifelike for what an actual bee would look like. And in this case, instead of file work, he's done very fine engraving on the spine and a little bit on the end of the blade, which is, it just has a very classical, lovely look, and not too gaudy. The fit and finish of this is excellent. The one thing that I was not 100% happy with is the closing of the knife. Normally you fit the area near the base so that it stops on the middle of the spring and it doesn't hit the spring where the tip of the knife is. In the old days they didn't care, and you just were careful closing the knife. Now this knife is well made. It's the blade centers very nicely, but the tip of the knife does actually hit the spring at the very tip. Normally on these knives you can push down on the blade a little bit and it will give, showing that there's a little bit of play, so if you were to snap it shut, it wouldn't hit the spring and you wouldn't damage the blade. That's the only downside that I have on this particular knife. Now these knives, in all my videos, I actually use those as my steak knives when we have parties or just for fun. I hate to have things that I just look at that I don't use. So in this particular case, it's normally left open, and I just use it as a cutting tool. So I'm not so worried about the closing. That's just a fine point. But overall, the price was very reasonable. He shipped it very quickly. It took payment via credit card over his website, and I'll put the link in my description down below. But if you're looking for something a little bit different, he's very skilled at file work, and just does an excellent job.